This video is going to be an update to creating groups. The whole idea is to create discussion groups, project groups, or even just a simple assignment that a group of students are working on. It provides the students with an opportunity to get together as a group, and it kind of creates a better experience in overall performance for that particular student or that particular group. So I'm going to answer three quick questions. The first one being, how do I create them? The second part being, I want to be able to embellish the experience within it. And the third one is, I want to be able to jump in and monitor what's going on. So how do I go about doing that effectively? So these are the three questions I'm going to answer. So let's take a look at how we're going to do that. First of all, I'm going to jump into the primary class. And as a result, now all my students are probably there and we'll be able to check up on them as well. But I also want to create those groups. So I may have the discussion groups, and I'm going to create three little groups here. Here we go. So we're going to come up here, and there you go. So we're at the top of the group. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create three separate groups. The first group I'm simply going to call the A group. So there's my A group. And then I'm going to select add. Now there's a reason why I'm not choosing private. I've discovered that it's sometimes of a hassle for myself that I have to take people out and then assign new people to the group. It's easier for me to just simply give each student a number. Your 1, 2, or 3, or your A, B, or C, and then they get together as their particular groups within their particular group. So I'm simply going to add this. Now you would also want to check this little box down here so that it's visible to everyone, and then simply add that. Now I'm going to join two more groups here. There we go. So now we have three individual discussion groups that have been set up, and they can all work together within their particular group. So the beauty here is that when I actually click on one of these, I can go in with the more options and make additional adjustments should I want to set it up as moderated or not moderated. And in most cases, I want them to participate as if they're a really good group. So I'm not going to make any adjustments here. However, I do want to take a look at what's at the top here. Now, they have the ability to post, and we recognize all the tools that are here. And they also, we can give them files, or they can share files. Notes can be created, but I'm going to add a couple of applications. Now, what I would normally add is, especially for SharePoint, I might give them access to specific files. And that goes for maybe Excel or Planner, or I may give them PowerPoint or Word. All of these can actually be added to that particular group. Now in my case, I'm just simply going to add one little thing here, and that happens to be OneNote. And I'll give it a name, so this will be assignment number, assignment. And we'll say this is assignment number 1. So they're working on assignment number 1 right at the moment. I'll save that. This will give them the opportunity to share as a group and also take notes as a group. So we'll just simply put in here that this is demo 1. So this is demo 1 that they're working on right now. And there are a lot of nice tools here. We can share information. We can undo necessarily if we want to. We can also use a clipboard should there be something on the clipboard. We'll take a look at that. And this beautiful feature of dictating. I love this feature. So this is the first line of this particular demo number 1, period. It's easy enough to use. Anyone can use it, and it's so simple to be able to just keep talking and typing and talking and typing and talking and typing, period. I think you get the idea, period. In addition to this, there are the ability to share, whether it happens to be something on the clipboard such as a video clip, or it happens to be a picture, or someone has hand drawn something that they want to help the group with, period. So what I'm going to offer here is simply to drag something from the clipboard and simply paste it in. Of course, there are keys that we can use, so let's do that. Control and V as in Victor, and that allows me to take whatever is on the clipboard at the moment and simply drop it in here. Now the beauty here is I can come in and take a look and say, oh yeah, the group is working together. Now, one suggestion is that they should always give their name first and then type in the information that they want to share. But the beauty of Dictate really means that they can share very quickly and very easily. The only thing, of course, is grammar and spelling. Well, that's okay. There are lots of tools to allow them to modify that. So with the groups, how do I get in there? How do I know that they're actually doing something and they're not just simply socially chattering? Well, the way of doing that is to click on any one of these particular groups. Now that I've clicked on the group, I notice that yes, they have an assignment. They're working on it right now, and this is that particular file. So when I open it up, there's the file that they're working on, and collectively they are working on it. So at the bottom here, for the tools that are available for this particular channel, you'll notice a little TV camera which has a circle around it. This is called Meet Now. So if I click on Meet Now for Group A, it allows me to join Group A. So I'm going to Meet Now, and you'll see a small little dialog box appears up here at the top, and this tells me that I'm now in Group A. Now, am I in Group A? Yes, I am, because this is where I am. This is the primary classroom customer service, but this is the Group A that I've actually joined into. So what would happen if I decided I want to join some other ones? Well, I can come in here and I can also join now, so Meet Now, and join this particular group as well. Well, there you go. So now Group A is there. We also have the primary class, and I'm now in Group B. So I can jump around between each and every one of them and get a really good idea as to whether or not they're actually working. Well, there is a third one, so I'll join that one. And by the way, you can have as many as you happen to need at that particular moment. There we go. So there's group number 3. So now I'm in Group C, and I can monitor whoever happens to be there, and I can even jump in and take a look at what are you people working on right now. And if I wanted to, I could simply decide, wait a minute now, what I'd like to do is jump into Group A. So I'm just simply going to click on Group A here, and you'll notice Group C puts me on hold. So now I'm in Group A, and I can now converse with the people in this particular group. If I click on it, of course, it opens up and they can now see me, they can talk to me, and I am available to each and every one of them. If I want, I can now take a look at what are they working on as well, and as I click on it, I can see, oh yeah, so they are actually doing something for a change. So the beauty here is I can look at any one of these particular groups, and I can even jump into them and tell them, okay, it's time to get back to the regular meeting, and hang up on each one of them after I've given them that information. Just simply advise them it's time to come back now, and then we're right back to the original classroom again, and now I can communicate with each and every one of them. So rejoin, and we rejoin each and every one of those particular groups. So hopefully that helps a little bit of breaking them down into groups and being able to control what they do, provide them with the tools they need, and give them a much better experience, because this definitely helps them to build greater confidence and also skill sets. So hopefully this helped a little bit.